Welcome to PricePlow.
What's happening, PricePlow Nation? Mike Roberto here, founder of PricePlow. Is it focused on me yet? Come on, come on. Come on, camera. All right, I am here with the two newest flavors of Cellucor's C4 original on-the-go carbonated cans. And dude, this is gonna be a positive review. So we've gone through the ringer with Cellucor on these. They started out with those three flavors that were kind of good, but they had artificial colors. They got rid of that, and then they've just been coming out with more and more flavors. A few of them were kind of like, you know, they weren't totally strong. Some of them kind of like, you know, worked for some people, didn't work for some people. And then they came out with the Midnight Cherry and the Orange Slice flavor. Dude, let me just tell you something. I just did a highly caffeinated review. I didn't care. This stuff tastes so good. I don't need to pour it again. Hopefully I don't need to pour it again because we know it's no longer artificially colored. It even says no artificial colors or dyes. But man, this flavor. Dude, Midnight Cherry. This is, I'm gonna quote Chef Bob on this one. He says it is dense. Like Cellucor took as much flavor system as they had in some of the other flavors, and then they doubled it with this one. If you're like, those flavors are a little bit weak, like that tropical splash or whatever flavor that light orange one was, it was good, but it just wasn't strong enough. If you like a cherry Coke kind of feel, it's almost like, it's not only is the flavor more dense, but the mouth feels thicker too. That's how, like, I think they just packed it in here. I love this. This is by far my #1 flavor on the whole series now. We have a whole list. We're kind of like going back and forth on the reviews on the PricePlow forum. And Chef Bob's got his list. I got mine. Right off the bat, I'm telling you right now, Midnight Cherry, this is a fantastic flavor. If you like a dark cherry kind of flavor, all in. But they also did launch this one right here, Orange Slice. And Orange Slice, hear that? I'm not drinking all this right now. I'll probably put it in the fridge. I think these will be great even when they're flat. Orange Slice here is for people who like Orange Slice. Here's the thing. I don't like Orange Slice. I like this. I'm not the citrus person, never was. And even when I got these in, I think this one came in before Midnight Cherry, I was like, holy crap. It's a perfect mix of tanginess to sweetness that I want in a citrus type flavor. And I got no backlash on my throat. Like, that's where citrus really gets me, is not because of the flavor itself, but because of the after flavor. They are like, they wash it down absolutely perfectly. I think Cellucor is like really, in these last two flavors, they've kind of proven that we've always known they can flavor something really well, but they've really proven that they are now getting the flavor systems in the cans right, because there's probably like a whole different process to that. Man, this stuff is so good, but dude, this Midnight Cherry flavor, that's just something different. That's like a soda. This is a pre-workout supplement in a way. And I can't even imagine wanting to use this to work out because, I don't know, it almost feels like too thick, too dense, like Bob says. It's just like, it's a little bit much, but the flavor is so good. I just find myself, like, when we head out the car and I don't have a drink made or like water or whatever, we're heading out the door, I just grab one of these cans and I love it. So what I wanted to do is just quickly update everyone on the new two flavors of Cellucor's C4 Carbonated. And dude, seriously, these two flavors have really stepped up the game. And the flavors were already good, don't get me wrong, but these two, way stepped up. This one's sweeter. This one's bolder. So if you like have tried some of these flavors, like, they're good, whatever, you know, cool, no big deal. Try this one. This one should bring a little bit more power, a little bit more passion to the flavor game here. Now, my one piece of negative feedback, and we shot them a message, did a little Instagram story. Sometimes, and this can's kind of guilty, but not totally guilty. This little flap right here, this is the biggest problem with all the Cellucor fans. This flap here is right by the spout of the mouth. So I go to take a sip, I got a damn lip on my lip. And I'm not a fan of this. I know that Doss over at Cellucor Nutrable is huge and he goes over every last little inch of these labels. One thing you gotta realize is that sometimes these labels are kind of getting rotated around, and there's something that's a little bit uncomfortable right where your lip goes. And if you're going for like perfection here, the biggest miss on this whole thing isn't the flavor, it's not the color, it's the packaging, because you have this huge freaking line here that's tearing up my lip. I don't have nails, but I don't like it. And so that's the biggest problem at this point. Cellucor doesn't even need to fix the flavors. Like, do whatever you did here and here, a little bit heavier, a little bit lighter, kind of alternate the flavors, have some fun with it, come out with whatever you're gonna come out with. But the next thing you gotta do is fix these labels and make sure that this lip is on the other side of the can somewhere, in this, like, you know, in this half of the can. And then I'm all in. By the way, I probably should have said that we are affiliated and do have a business relationship, affiliate-based relationship with Cellucor.com. I don't even know if we have a coupon code, and I don't know if we even send much traffic, because usually like Campus Protein is the one that has the best deals on this stuff. So that's all I know. Anyway, there's no bias here. I'm not an energy drink like lover by any means. These two flavors have been so good. Got to give it to Cellucor. They've stepped it up big time. Now it's time to step up the labeling. But these flavors, dude, seriously.
Welcome to PricePlow.
Dude.